Welcome back to Strange Famous. Today, I have the pleasure of having one of my favorite people in the whole entire world on my show, Luke Dude. Luke Dude and his dad Larry are here, and I just want to take a couple minutes to talk about our book that we are putting out called Carolina's Wild Adventures. We are so close. Pretty sure we're going to be pushing the button on publish today. So it's been a long time coming. We've been working very, very hard. Very proud of Luke and all of his work, and his dad behind the scenes really helping him kind of pull us. I mean, honestly, his dad has been helping me stay on track too. Let's be honest. So thanks for coming in. I just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you guys about the book, and Larry, if you want to talk for a second about what this means for, I guess, Luke and your family and what might happen. And I know we have a couple thousand books pre-sold right now. So push the button today. It could be a really big deal. It could be nothing. I mean, the anticipation's killing me to see how things take off. So I'm just wondering what's going on in your head right now. What's going on in your head, Larry and Luke?
Yeah, we think it's going to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been handing cards out to everybody. And anybody that has some kids dragging along, we go talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a big thing for Luke. This is his, with his autism, it's like we've learned that everybody has good things and bad things they can do. We're all good at something and not so good at something. Well, with autism, the ups and downs are a little bigger. So he's very good at math and very good at art. And so over the years, he's learned to draw kind of as a better way to communicate when he had actually lost speech for a while back when he was like about 3 years old, 2 to 3 years old. So he's come a long way, and he's amazing. He's a miracle. We really truly believe that. We thank God for that. And he has just shown over the years a constant level of increase in his art abilities. And as anyone who gets this book will see, he's gotten to a very point of pretty much fine art with he still likes the cartoony style. Mm-hmm. He can draw Camaros and he can draw people's faces and he can draw whatever you want, but he loves his cartoon style. He has some copyrighted cartoon characters. Octosock is his big character, kind of his icon. And he's used that over the years in many ways. And he's just showing now what he can do. And this is he's pretty well known on the local level here in the Washington County area, but this is kind of going to get him on that next, definitely bigger level up. And we just appreciate this opportunity so much.
I got to be honest, I'm selfishly a little bit worried that you're going to just get so famous, you're just going to forget all about me. And just kidding, Luke.
Don't worry.
Just kidding, Luke. But I'm honestly,
you always be like a very great start for me.
I love that. So humble. I just think that it's been such a blessing for me to get to know you and to get to be a part of this project with you. And, it's really brought me to a different place spiritually, I feel like, I think my whole life I've been rushing and running and trying to chase after things. And this is one of the first projects I've done that I've been like, it's literally just all about, I just want to see you shine, Luke.
Oh, thanks.
Literally, I want the whole world to see what you're capable of and how amazing you are. And I know that it's probably weird for us to constantly talk about autism. And like, I just feel like, for you, I don't know how it makes you feel that when we talk about autism, for you, it's probably kind of like, what does this mean? But I don't think you realize maybe you do realize how big of an inspiration you are for other people, that maybe they don't realize what they're capable of. And you could be somebody that allows them to shine in the way you're shining for themselves,
Oh, thanks.
And I keep thinking of God's gift that he's given you, you know what I mean? And the gift that he's given me to be able to talk and to tell your story and for us to come together the way we have. This could be a really unique opportunity for us to change a lot of people's lives and bring Jesus into their life. And I hope that that's what we do. I really do. So I don't know how you're feeling. I'm just really excited. Obviously, I'm very excited. I'm very proud of you.
Never thought I'd reach to this point of getting done my first Illustrator book, I'll say.
Right? Well, imagine what God's plan is for all of us. We have no idea. But I think that it was definitely he had no mistake when he pulled us together, right? So
Right.
here we are with this great task in front of us to potentially become influencers in the world, right? And
Right.
I hope that with us doing that, we, do some big things. So I'm excited to make some. I want to make some word find puzzles, right? That you can help me illustrate.
Yeah.
So if kids are out in the woods and they're fishing and they're hunting, they're sitting there quietly, they can be doing word find puzzles on a regular book, like a puzzle book we can make, some coloring books we can make. I was thinking we can make some hunting themed Sudoku books and stuff like that. So this is just the beginning of our journey together. And, we've already started talking about the second book, Buck Fever, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to get started on that right away. So I just want everybody to get excited. This is just the beginning of Carolina's Wild Adventures. Luke Dude and his dad Larry are here with me, just talk briefly about what's happening and where we're at with everything. We've been talking to a bunch of big companies that we think could get involved, but I don't want to, spoil the surprises if they come. I think we'll just take those one at a time and just get the book out there and get the word spread, and hopefully, things will go in the sequential order that they're planned to. So do you guys have anything else you want to say about the book? I know Cindy's been really involved in helping get stuff behind the scenes, and the book club that's been helping, give us some advice. So we'll give them a shout out definitely for all their support.
Yeah, they don't have an official name. Jan Elder, who is an author, kind of leads it in this area, and several other people that are published. And they have been very kind, and they just have a good time. They get together. We all have lunch and talk about somebody's got something new coming up. Recently, our pastor, who just left our church to become a writer, he edited a book on church history for the Brethren Church, and so that was kind of a big thing. His name's on the cover and all that sort of thing.
Cool.
And just other people that are publishing and just things along the lines that I just would have never thought of had I not talked to somebody who's done it before. And it's always good to talk to somebody who's done it before. So, which is one of the great things about having you as an author, showing people and telling through Luke's illustrations, Luke Dude's illustrations, and just how it's not hard to get into outdoor life, and I think some people think that, and as they read the books and with some of the resources you have, actually go and start wanting to do things and getting the parents, and with all the lockdowns and things in the past few years, that people are just, I think, anxious to get back into the real world again. And some kids don't even know about that. So I think these are kind of a door to get kids out there and doing that stuff again.
Yeah. I mean, I know I was blessed to be literally out. I was raised in the woods. I was raised, like a wild wolf. But I mean, not many kids get that blessing to be outside as much as I was, to learn about nature, to get to, know what it smells like when there's, earthworms in the morning. And I mean, I just know there's a lot of people that do know that, but there's a lot of people that don't. And I think that with this book, not only can we inspire some conversation about Jesus, but we can also just inspire some kids to get curious about wilderness and exploring the outdoors, and just going for a hike even, or just getting up and walking outside, and maybe foraging, or, going fishing for the first time. Those are things that are not impossible. So hopefully they'll just inspire some curiosity, get some kids off the couches, and we'll see what happens. So,
or at the very least, like off of their personal screens, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah. Well, thanks guys for coming into the studio. Thanks again to the HCC Incubator for providing us this beautiful podcasting studio to utilize. I think that everyone's excited to see the book come out, so we'll be back for more videos and do more behind the scenes as soon as we get that first book published. And stay tuned, because we're just getting started, guys. So thanks again for joining us at Strange Famous. Caroline here from Medina Media Production. Have a great day.